Joining us now on the Overtime Newsline is Attorney General William Tong, Democrat from Connecticut, who's part of the suit. Attorney General, thanks for calling in. So this strikes me as unusual, the argument here, because Amazon insisted on having the lowest prices on its site and handling logistics if third parties wanted into the Prime program. Do you view this as a traditional approach to antitrust enforcement or something different?
Yeah, I don't think it's unusual at all. Thank you, John, for having me on today. It's a very traditional case. You have a dominant market player here who has monopoly power over the dominant online marketplace and superstore, using its power to eliminate its competition, to punish sellers that don't play by its rules, and ultimately charge an Amazon tax that all of us have to pay. I mean, I'm a regular user of Amazon like most Americans. I love Amazon, but that doesn't mean that Amazon doesn't have to play by the rules and provide prices and a marketplace that is fair and free and open to all.
So Amazon, of course, is pushing back on this. Andy Jassy has told us that he does not believe that Amazon has monopoly power in online markets. They don't have enough share. The market isn't behaving, he would say, in a way as if they did. Why is that wrong?
It's wrong because it's what we all know as Americans to be wrong. Every one of us lives in a world dominated by Amazon. I mean, ask the people on your set or the people watching today, do they think that Amazon is dominant? Of course it is. And what Amazon has done is it's created this incredible, unprecedented marketing and fulfillment and delivery system, which it uses to bring all of these sellers and customers in. And we all have to play by the rules. And even if it feels like we have choices, these are choices that Amazon provides on its marketplace, and it dictates who gets the best results in the products of its search. And it dictates who gets the buy button, and it dictates who gets to use Prime and its unprecedented delivery and fulfillment service.
Okay, so we know that this now goes before a judge. There will be a whole process. I'm sure many steps that unfold in that process. The judge will decide whether Amazon is liable. In this announcement, though, the notion of structural relief is raised. So not explicitly calling for a breakup or divestitures, but that term typically signals that would be a suggested remedy. Is that what you'd be calling for?
We want Amazon to play by the rules and to stop leveraging its market power, again, to eliminate its competitors and to force sellers and customers into a system that it completely dominates and shuts out other people and other sellers. It has this price discipline system where it makes sure that it's charging an anti-competitive price lower than its competitors, and the sellers on its marketplace, if those sellers don't play by the rules and try to undercut other sellers, Amazon will punish them. So we want Amazon to stop using its market power to punish those that don't play by its rules and stop using Prime as a competitive weapon. If it stops doing that, we don't have a problem.
Okay. So when you say it stops doing that, how would it stop doing that? What do you want to see?
So we want them to allow sellers, for example, to use fulfillment systems other than Prime. Okay. We want them to stop using this price discipline system to punish sellers who try to charge lower prices, and stop excluding sellers from getting Prime, for example, the designation or the buy button when they won't play by Amazon's rules.